Well, welcome to day 2 of quarantine slash isolation here in... So, good morning everyone. Let me give you a little bit of a rundown on what the hell is actually going on here in Nepal. I think it's obviously the same in most countries now, that most countries are in complete lockdown. I got back from my Annapurna base camp trek roughly about 2 days ago. Another incredible trek here in the Himalayas. Obviously I had a very little internet connection, so it was hard to kind of judge and understand and get all the information of what was actually going on back in the main cities of Pokhara and Kathmandu. But what has happened is the country is now in lockdown, as it is in England, France, Germany. What that means is all flights, all buses, all modes of transport really, apart from short haul, are suspended. A lot of flights have been getting cancelled. So a girl actually went yesterday from this hostel. She went to Pokhara airport to try and get her flight to wherever she was going, and her flight actually got cancelled. So yeah, that's part of the situation. I think we're going to be stuck here in Pokhara for maybe 1 to 2 weeks. All the shops, all the bars, all the restaurants are all closed. Food wise, it's a bit difficult, but the problem is the hostel here doesn't have enough food. It's also quite expensive, so if I can try and find these little side hustle cafes then I will. So this is going to be quite an experience. My mum's wondering why the hell aren't I coming home, because there's no point. If I go home, what am I going to do? I'm going to sit inside doing absolutely nothing. I'll spend more money at home for sure on food, and I'm not going to risk trying to get to Kathmandu to get a flight which is most likely going to get cancelled, and then I'll get stuck in Dubai or Doha or something like that. So for me, it makes more sense just to wait it out. I've got about 10 people here at the hostel, so last night we just chilled out, played some cards, we can watch films, so it's not all bad. The weather's nice. Just got to try and make, the best out of the situation, get into a nice routine of, editing videos, doing some laptop stuff, photos, working out, learn a new skill. But yeah, coronavirus is obviously completely taken over the world, so it's going to be an interesting couple of weeks for sure, if not months. So we shall see what each day brings, and what I can and can't do. Okay, we're out in the open. I've just ordered some breakfast on WhatsApp. I'll show you how I've done that, but I've ordered it for 10 o'clock, so I've got half an hour yet. So I thought I'd just walk around and show you what it's like. Oh god, trying to do things on the sly. As you saw, I just had to go underneath the shutter at the hostel because they've kind of half shut that as well. But this is what Pokhara looks like during lockdown and quarantine. Still a few people knocking around. Well, local people, no tourists. And one guy is fishing. Can I stay? Pokhara is a nice place to be stuck, so don't feel too sorry for me. As I said, the only issue really is food, but obviously that's quite a big issue. And if they get more strict here, then that could really change things up a bit. But the police, as you saw, they came around this morning saying something in Nepalese, I'm not sure what, but probably stay inside. But a man's got to eat. I've ordered breakfast, so I messaged them, Juicery Cafe, can you make me an order? Yes please. What items do you want? I've ordered a Buddha bowl, pancakes and a muffin, not all for me, for a friend as well. And they said, got it, your food will place on the table outside the kitchen. Muffin's not ready, but we give vegan cake and energy ball for free. So, as you can see, they're obviously being careful as well by leaving stuff outside on a table for us to collect. Not because they're scared of us giving them coronavirus, I don't think, but because they don't want the police to see that they're open. This is the cafe where I'm going to collect it from at 10 o'clock. Here, the Juicery Cafe, This is the busiest cafe by far every breakfast, and as you can see, there's nobody there. It's completely shut, so that's a bit weird, but I'll go back there once I've done a loop just to show you what it's like. This would all usually be fairly busy in the morning. People come for sunrise, they come to the cafes for breakfast, but obviously there's nothing. Oh, not touching you. You look a bit grim, even though you've got a collar on. Very weird. Weird times at the moment for everyone. Very weird. Look at this. Bloody hell, I'm all skin and bones. Quarantine could be good. Means I could start working out, which I did yesterday. Arms, chest, killing. Did about 10 press-ups. Got to make the most of this, what you can. You know, I know it's cringy to say, but it's obvious. Learn something new skill, something like that. You got to stay positive, be active for your mental health. That's why I might even try and make these videos every day of this quarantine, just because then it'll give me something to do, so I don't get bored and go crazy. Because if I don't have stuff to do, I'll go do lally for sure. All closed up shop. Namaste. Oh yeah, trekking is obviously suspended as well, so literally can't go anywhere or do anything. I know I'm going somewhere now, but in terms of to another village or city, but I don't think it's going to be like this for much longer, where I can actually go out. If you're thinking, oh Will, you're an idiot for going outside, spreading the coronavirus or getting it, it's because I need food. Don't really have much choice. There's not shops or big supermarkets here where you can go and buy a lot of stuff. I can go and buy small supplies, but if I can go to these cafes and grab some food, then I will. All these boats here would usually have a few people out on the water this morning, but obviously there's no one. This is an intersection which is always chock-a-block. These streets are usually jam-packed, full of cars and bikes and people. But there's probably about 5 people I can see. The reason I came out this morning was also to get some cash. Shut. Pharmacy open, shut. Everything shut. All locked down. Yeah, I wanted to come and get cash because I don't know how long this is going to go on for. If the ATMs start running out of cash, because I don't know if it gets imported or what, so I think it makes sense to get some cash if I can. But yeah, as I say, this is usually full, even in the mornings, these streets. So it's yeah, odd times, like a ghost town. Right, here's an ATM. Let's withdraw some money. My exact point, that ATM didn't work. I don't know whether it was because of my card or something, but I'll have to find another one. God, it's hot in there. Sweating like a bloody hot box. Right, find another ATM, then grab the food and get off the streets quickly. This is how you know that something's open, when the shutter is half open. Oh, like this guy, we got fruit from him yesterday. His shutter's half open, so you can get something. There's my fruit. Oh. You couldn't stand in this street, that's for sure. 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Trying to get change. I don't. Yeah. 5.50. God, it's all very secretive, I have to tell you. I've just put the food in my bag. Need to get some change. Got breakfast, got the change. Time to head back to the hostel. God, this is such a weird experience. Everything being done on the sly. Ça va?
Oh.
Oh, mate.
Do you have like oil?
Oh, wow.
Does it feel like illegal to go there, or
Yeah.
it feels illegal?
Yeah. It's the police. To get some dal bhat.
Not serve on the inside, but just take away
Yeah.
some vegetable and rice. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, just the way.
Thank you.
Me too, please.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Why are you doing this?
This is just for the respect the tourist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the back to no vehicles, no plane, so
Yeah.
they are stuck here. That's why.
Yeah. How long do you think it will be like this?
How long it's going to? Then how can we manage? Yeah.
Yeah. But you think 2 weeks maybe?
Maybe
sir.
Maybe
One
it's
month,
going more.
2 weeks.
Maybe more. Because India they block 21 days.
21 really?
Yeah, 3 weeks. So let's see.
Yeah.
Maybe we are also not 1 week is not enough. I think.
Yeah.
No stay.
So we have lunch sorted. There's a restaurant or a cafe called Moondance, which is at the other end of Lakeside to where we're staying. But they're offering free lunch to tourists, dal bhat, which is good because it's lots of food, between the hours of 12 to 2 o'clock. So if you happen to watch this and you're in Pokhara and you need some free lunch, go to Moondance. But yesterday they were letting people in and sitting down, but the government have told them they're only allowed to do takeaways because obviously they don't want big group gatherings of more than 25 people, because he said otherwise if they do that then they can go to jail for up to 6 months. So, but that's very nice. Free lunch sorted, and dal bhat, you can't go wrong with it.
No.
Who are you going to beat up? Oh God. Some rice, some aloo gobi with some vegetables, and some dal, and some lettuce. So lunch is sorted. Moondance, thank you very much. Quarantine lockdown, it's not that bad so far. The heavens have opened. Grim. This rain is coming in hot. Holy shit! Oh! Ice! This is bloody nuts! By far the biggest storm I've seen so far. I'm glad I'm inside. Kind of. Hello. It's possible for falafel?
Yes, please.
Yeah, falafel?
Yeah, takeaway.
Yeah, can I get egg falafel? 250?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can I have the mushroom and tzatziki?
Mushroom tzatziki takes little time. For now, it's
An
egg,
hour? Okay,
egg
no,
one,
egg, then
is ready.
egg. Okay, egg falafel also.
Yeah.
Okay, two.
Two.
And falafel roll for me.
Falafel roll takes 10 minutes.
This is how you got to order food. Egg falafel.
This one is ready, egg falafel.
Au revoir.
Just 5 minutes is ready.
Okay.
Let's packing here.
Right, egg falafel then.
So 3, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Right then, I am back in the boudoir. I'm going to end this video here because I realised how much I talk and it takes so much time of the video. I'm definitely going to try and make these a lot shorter, not bloody 20 minutes, however long this one is going to turn out to be. But just had one bit of falafel, probably go and get another one. Day 2 of the quarantine wasn't actually as bad as yesterday. Obviously, yesterday was the first day, so I think there was a lot of fear going around in terms of tourists and people actually wanting to leave. A few more restaurants were open today, so it made things a little bit easier. But I will end this one here. So, Corona out, and see you tomorrow for quarantine day 3. Peace!